What's up guys, Georgie here. Today I'm going to try and teach you my favorite rail trick, the backside feeble. Here we go. Backside feebles are a ton of fun. I can't get over them. I've been doing them my whole life. So pretty much you approach the rail backside and you want to have your board sides down. You want to have your back 50s down. So you want to be able to back 50. So it's pretty much like a backside 50-50 grind, a lot. You go up to the rail backside, ollie over it like almost like you're going to do a back 50, but just aim for that back truck and have that front barely over. So a little bit of a front side ollie, just a tiny bit. And then once you get that back on, you're going to want to use your toes and push them against the rail like this. So ollie up, feet like this, ollie, back truck on, and use your toes to like guide it. Your back foot's going to have most of the pressure and your front foot is just going to be pressing the board like this, like the front of the board. Your lean is pretty important. You're going to have your weight over the rail. Your right foot's going to be really light, since I'm goofy. Light right here, heavy in the back foot, and you're just like kind of leaning on your toes. Kind of like you're doing a heel slide turn snowboarding. So ollie up, get your back a little, your front a little bit over the rail, and then just get on your toes there. Backside feeble is still a basic, it's just getting a little more technical, but this is still a very easy rail trick. Once you start to get in the rails like every day and learning more and more tricks, so hop in, get that back on there, front foot, real lightweight, heavy on the back foot, and just pressing with your toes. And to get out, you kind of just lift up on your front foot. A lot of times when you're doing this, it's going to do this. It's going to flip out like that. And that was like one of the hardest parts to get past. So you're in your feeble, kind of lift up a little in your back and be light on your front foot. And it'll even out and the board won't flip. So heavy, pressure on the back foot, light front footed. Sometimes you're going to ollie in like this and it's going to look like a salad or 5-0. That you're just not pressed in. Just lean in, try and almost push this front against the rail. Lock in perfectly. And then just a little bit of lift on the front. You got it. You're gonna have a lot of frustration ollieing in and like locking in like this and getting in board side and like, why can't my truck get on there? But you'll figure out how to ollie more backside. Get that truck in there. Once you feel that truck, just hold it in there, and it is the most fun trick ever. Right away. So practice on like a flat bar, something small. I like doing them downhill better. So I just have this little one-stair rail. Just practice locking in. Once you lock in, it's not that hard to slide. So you might turn a little bit too much and keep going into board sides. Front foot wants to lean on your toes and kind of push it against the rail. But not too much, because then your feet, like you'll ollie in, your feet will slide right off like that. You don't want to do it like that. I want a nice ollie in. Back truck on there, press in that front. Lift up a little, and you come out. Backside feeble, funnest trick ever. I do them all the time. And then you can do a ton of combinations. You can flip into them, you can shove out, 180 out. 180 out was actually, I think, that was the second trick I learned out of feeble. It's almost easier to do a 180 out than just to coming out regular. Because you're going doing the feeble, you're leaning, then you just throw your shoulder. It does the 180 out for you. Try and do one for you here. It's like a normal feeble, but towards the end, just throw your shoulder and you'll land fakie. I feel like I landed weird, so I'm gonna do one more. Ollie in, that's your feeble. Ollie out, right away fake. Yeah, feebles. Hell of a trick. Kids are doing them down like 25 stair rails now, first try on Instagram, but I still love just doing this trick. It's like, it doesn't take that much effort and it's a lot of fun. Then you get to start doing like shove out. Huge.
Woo!
That hurt.
You good?
Yeah.